Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is really lovely to have you here and yeah, I can't wait to get crafting today. First of all though, I want to share some things I've bought and some happy mail with you before we get on with some scrap busting. So yeah, very exciting morning for me this morning. So this is a parcel from Angie Beaumont, who is she's Hooverian Weasel, I think, on YouTube, and just Weasel on eBay and Etsy, but I will put a link in my description to a shop. And she'd been dyeing some papers and she put some pictures up on Instagram, so I said to her, are you going to put some in your shop because they looked nice? So she did, and I've ordered some. When I went over to a shop, I mean, look how beautiful this is. I don't know if it's wallpaper. Can you see how glittery it is? How beautiful it's wrapped. Oh, a lovely long piece of pink ribbon. What was I saying? I was in the middle of saying something then. Oh yeah, I went over to a shop to order it, and I saw a die cut on there that I had to have, so yeah, let's have a look. So I started to open it and then stopped, so I've had a little peek in, but that's all. I haven't taken anything apart. Yeah, there's a lot of wallpaper there. I feel that might be a lovely, let me just look at the wallpaper before I look at the contents. It might be a nice cover. It certainly makes some nice clusters, the bits that have left, so oh, lovely, thank you. Right, let's have a look. So this is what I ordered, the avocado. As you know, I've been thoroughly enjoying the avocado dyed paper that I got from, it's stuck together. Oh, that keeps it flat in the post. That's a good idea, because my parcels all drop down to the bottom. I've thought about sticking them together. I forgot I'd ordered some ribbon as well. Yeah, I won some, if you remember rightly, from Debs. And I can't remember who she'd bought it off, but she'd bought it off somebody on Etsy. So yeah, but these are very reasonably priced. I think they were £6, and if you're in the, I think she only ships to UK, but they were free delivery as well. So you know, yeah, lovely colours, aren't they? You know me and my pink. I'm thoroughly going to enjoy using those. And just pop those down with the paper. Then yeah, she had this ribbon, and I was running short of ribbon. It's a lovely lush green colour, so I thought I might as well pop that in while I was there. And then, like I say, this lovely dye. So get it out of all these so that you can see the colour without all the shine. Pop those on there. Yeah, beautiful. I didn't even notice that it had that lovely edge into it. I don't know if you can see or not. It's got a lovely sort of, yeah, that's picked it up, I think. Lovely. And then this, it's a gonk. So he's got a Christmas lantern, I think, in his hand, but you know, without that he could be a gonk any time of year, couldn't he? So I have to cut him out and have a little play. I'll let you see what he looks like. And then I have got a free gift just for you, so thank you so much. So red onion and coffee dyed, and they're A5 seconds. So let's have, oh I see, yeah, the rip pieces, which my absolute, I love. I wouldn't call those seconds, they're my favourite bits when they've got their own. Oh, how lovely. What a lovely gift. Let's look at these first then. Yeah, love those. See, from one junk journal to another, they know what's precious. Wow. So these must be, oh, so there's onion, because I've never seen onion dyed. I presume it's this greeny colour. How nice. Unless it's onion and coffee together, but yeah, that's really, oh look, and she's got dropped colours and you know, what's that word I'm trying to say? Metallic, there we go. Oh Angie, thank you so much. I'll probably have more fun with these than the full, no, not more, but oh, I can't wait to use some of those. They're fabulous. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I can see why she says the seconds, because anybody who just wanted ordinary paper wouldn't necessarily be thrilled with that, but a junk journaler, oh, beautiful. Lovely. Okay, and then what have we got here? Oh, lovely. Now these are interesting because, well, there's lots of pinks. but these are very similar to something that I'm going to be using today, would you believe? So I might add these. I don't know if I haven't got those two, but the rest I haven't. Oh, that's a nice, love the size of that one. Yeah, definitely be adding those now. Seen that one before. Definitely adding some of those. Oh, that's a nice fussy cup to today's make. That's a nice one as well. Oh, I'm going to make even more now. So these are, no, that's a library card, and these are labels, but they've all got this similar pink hue. I wonder if she's dyed them herself or created them herself. Oh, you know, I love a bunny rabbit. Oh, and a ballerina. Or is she a ballerina? No, that's just a party dress, isn't it? Ballerina style. Yes, gorgeous. Right, we'll use some of those today, Angie. Thank you so much. Lovely. Just pop them there then. Oh, and will we use some of these? Just one piece. Let's not the best ones. Oh, there's a nice piece. Look, we'll incorporate that piece today so it doesn't get lost. Oh, scrumptious. Thanks so much, Angie. Let me pop it on there because I did say to you I would share with you some happy mail from Tanya, and here it is. Now there's quite a bit there. The first thing I opened was these. Now these will be from, oh, I should say the first thing I grabbed out. These will be from, I presume, one of her stationery companies that she, what does she do? She is an agent for, not an agent exactly, but she shows them off and they send her samples to look at, and they're just lots of thin strips. And I was thinking actually what a good idea if you had, like I do, I print lots of things out 2 and 3 times. When you've used them and you've still got full pages, you could do that. You could cut them into strips and put them on because these are going to be brilliant, well, for collage and things like that, page edges. But I was thinking those book page things, book page pockets that we've made. Some of them have got really thin strip pieces, and these are going to go lovely on there. So yeah, you will see those soon as well. Thank you, Tanya, they're brilliant. And as I always say, her link's in my description, and in her links you will find money off to these stationery shops that she promotes. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, so go and have a look if you like the things that she's showing me. Right, some lovely cotton, quite thick crocheted doilies, and I was having a think about these, and I think I'm going to make some toppers, you know, each one into a topper for some journals, because I'm going to go journal crazy next year. So yeah, I'm sure you'll see those again soon. Right, and then some beautiful, and of course it smells gorgeous. I don't know what that smell is, but it's lovely. Beautiful scraps of fabric, look, which I will hoard for a little while. I'll have to, because they're just so pretty, all of them. But yeah, I have to find somewhere where they're going to stand out. Thank you. And then funnily enough, the day this came, I didn't open it. I think I said on video, do you remember when I said, oh, I've got a parcel and it's from Tanya, and I was scratching around for tissue paper and that, you know, that sort of paper. I didn't know where I'd put mine, and when I found it, I didn't have that much. And then in the parcel, I thought I should have opened the parcel. You know, she sent me some gorgeous tissue papers. That one's lovely, isn't it, with ferns and flowers, and it's quite a big piece there as well. I won't open them out because I'll have them everywhere. So some lovely greens and greys, sort of a light teal there. Now I don't know if that feels a bit like a serviette. Now I don't know if it's come with that embossing on it, or she's put that through her an embossing card on a machine, but I'll certainly be trying that soon. I might even try it with some of this lovely, oh, there's glitter on there, this lovely purple. It's like packing tissue. She may have even got it packed on something, or she might have bought it to pack something. But yes, the colours are right up my street. And because of the trouble I had finding my tissue paper last time, I've created a box. Let me just open it without. Okay, so this can now go in the box that says tissue paper and vellum, coloured vellum pieces. Okay, so when I'm looking for something like that next time, I've put my tea bags in as well, look. that's where it'll go. I must go on and order some more tea bags now. Tanya tells me she's filled her shop, restocked it with things, but she's not going to carry on buying lots of them, so kind of when they're gone, they're gone. So I really must go on and have a look, because some of the things of hers I can't live without. So maybe you should do the same. This, look, what's this? This is really interesting. So I think I've seen her use this, but I've never had any. I've never seen it or felt it. It's very similar to that thinner lace that I got. Lace, can't remember what she called it now. Sort of lace trim that I got on my birthday cake. Do you remember? It's a lovely colour, that one. I love the colour of that one, and it looks quite thick, and it's not. It's quite soft and pliable. Yeah, that's going to be good. I am going to do a couple of winter journals, so maybe this one, whoops, maybe this one will be good in the winter. And that's a little bit thicker, that one, stiffer, not thicker, like it's been starched, but it's still nice. And yeah, that's great. That's really interesting. So it's like it's got paint on it. It's like this, but it's been painted. Love that. Just want to play with that. Lovely. Right, put it away, Denise, because your video time is clicking away. But I will be having a little play with all these things when I turn the camera off. Okay, and right, I think I said to you she sent me a bag of laces, and I have been using them. I've showed you some of them in the video, and the rest are away with my little lace strips. So I think I showed you them, some pink laces, only a couple of videos ago. But there's more. Look at all these. I have looked in here, so I know what's in here. Ribbon, look. So she's sent me, now I know she's tidying up her studio, ready to move. So I'm wondering if she's got 2 or 3 of these open, so she's sending me some. Ooh, that colour's right up my street as well. I love that. So that one is like an ivory, you probably can't see it. Oh, it's got, aha. Now as I look in there, she's got 3 or 4 different colours in there. Didn't see that before. So it's like a purple, not lilac, deep purple, royal purple. Then there's some silver, and then there's some ivory. That's a good idea. So she's obviously been keeping it on there to keep it together, because you know when this unwinds it goes wild, doesn't it? Now I've rewound this one. I don't know. I wonder if it was on there, because it was loose in. Anyway, there's pink, there's ivory, there's purple, there's cream, and then those 3, and black. So, and I ordered the green, didn't I, from Angie. So from practically no ribbon hardly to, yeah, I'm sorted. That's brilliant. And then that pink that came round the parcel from Angie. Now these are Ace, Tanya, and no, these are not your colours. Some of them are, but most of them are not. But wow, love these. So there's 3 not open. These are open. I can see this is Tanya's colour. Yeah, so it's not vintage lace, it's new lace, but it's brilliant. You know, big lengths of it. Fabulous. And I'm doing something with my fabrics and lace tomorrow. Did I say that to you? So we may use some of that. And these summery colours, although that's a Christmassy one. Red would be for Christmas. Yeah, love those. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm pleased she's tidying up. So this is a card of, oh, there's some brown, some lovely, it's nice that as well, thin brown ribbon. This is like chenille yarn, which I used to knit in years ago. It's lovely colours. Yeah, so that's good for my tags. And then there was loads of this, and it was all open. It's come open here again as well. So I tried to put it into little parcels and fasten them up, but it is quite strong ribbon, this, and it's got a mind of its own. So some of it's come undone, but yeah, Christmassy definitely. So I'll get some of that used up. I've also got some ribbons that I've had for a long time that match that. Don't know what that is, just rubbish. Okay, so I'll put all this away and then we'll get on with some crafting. Okay, so here we go. Here it is, look. It's growing, it's still growing. And yeah, like I said, tomorrow I want to use some of my fabric scraps. I'm going to make some things with my fabric scraps and lace scraps. So I need to get a lot of this down today because I don't want to go over the top. It lives under my desk, and if it goes over the top it'll all spill out, so I'm going to use a lot of this up today. So I've been waiting for my phone to charge before I could come on and film with you, so I've been having a little play with a few bits. I'll just leave it there so you can see it at the minute. So I've just been using the small scrappy bits and simply sticking them together on top of each other, layering them and making some squares, not necessarily all squares. Some have got you know, odd shaped edges, not squares but rectangles. I think I did, yeah, that one. So they're different thicknesses. I've got different bits on them all over, but you can see they're all small pieces out of my scrap box. So I did a few of those, and then I put on top of them, or on top of these three, just like a focal point. So that was just a big label. This is a big blank label. They're not quite dry, they're just curling up because they're still a bit wet. It's a fairly squarish one. I think that's one of Tanya's chocolate and perfume labels. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to put them all on these. I was thinking I can make a lot of these rather than just collaging, because yeah, I've still got this big collage from, was it last weekend or the weekend before? The envelopes. Do you remember? I've stuck them together. That is going to be a cover, and we are going to use things out of here to make a signature for the centre of that, but not today. I might pull out some of the pages. In fact, that might be a good idea. But yeah, this is why I was talking about these things from Angie. So just choose something like that, put it in the middle, you know, for your centerpiece, and then you've got, you know, actual big pieces of embellishment. Now what I'm thinking is a bigger one here, because there's, where was that beautiful, there was a lovely lady, wasn't there? Yeah, are you going to fit on that? No, I have to make one to fit her, just to show you. Yeah, I'll have to make a bigger one to fit her. What have we got then? We've got these smaller ladies. Yep, so a centerpiece on it like that, and then I may take it a step further if I get a chance today. It's a time thing, and use some of them on some of these lovely envelopes. Okay, so moving them on a step, so the envelope is actually decorated, and it can then go either, you know, be filled and go into a pocket in a journal, or it can be kind of tipped in. These envelopes have got lovely big flaps on them, so you know, I could put the whole thing in the signature and it would be absolutely fine. Yep, so I've brought a couple of pink envelopes from a couple like that, and all these marbled ones from my last haul, if you remember. So we'll stick some of those on as well at the end. Just have to keep my eye on the time. I forgot to start my timer. Right, so those ones we've done. Let me just put all these pink bits from Angie, because I've got more stuff here as well. More pieces. To go on. Okay, forgot to talk then. More pieces to go on the front, you know, from Nanine and other kits. So those three are done, those three need doing. So, but what I'm thinking is to get at all those little bits, because I did have to just dig and grab. I'm thinking what I will do is any big pages like this, I know it's white on the back, but I'm going to fold ready to go in that cover that we made. So anything that's big like these, yep, I know they need backing, but if I can fold them into kind of journal shapes, we can back them at a later date when we make it. And then I can kind of put them all together like this. What else have we got? Now we've got this great big, right, now that's got, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Let me just put it on one side for now, because I might just collage onto the back of it, and I'll pull any big pieces of card out as well. Okay, so anything that's a page, so like these. Now I might just fold them, yes, fold it that way, so that one's still a, yeah, so they can be tipped in, no, not tipped in, so they can be what's the word when you add a page on the back? I don't know, maybe it become tip-ins maybe. Put them on there like that. Yeah, just to move some of the big pieces along. So let's go through and drag some big pieces out. Oh, that would be a big piece, but it's got a hole in it. About these. That one's not double-sided, so it can be stuck to another. That one is, so it's upside down, isn't it? Do it that way. Yep. That one, no. They can just be scrappy bits then. Pull some bigger scrappy bits out as well. No. I think there was lots in here. Now these are thick card because I've stuck them together. So put those with card. Ooh, card, there we go. Let's take that out. Oh, a couple of these are going to make nice pages because they've been stenciled on. So we've got, oh, these look like full pages. What are these? Oh, they're just thin collage pieces. So put those there, ready for collage. Oh, electric bill. Good place for it. Oh, the fairy book. Okay, you can see we've got through quite a lot of the bigger pieces now, if you can see. Oh, there's a lovely piece of, let's lift it up to the top. That fairy, yeah, another page. That can be a page as well. I love my junk journals that I make out of the scraps from this box. Your mix is so eclectic, it's hard to put an eclectic mix together when you're choosing from, well, not hard, but not as easy as this. That's stuck together when you're choosing from books. I think I'm down to lots of little pieces now, which is what I was hoping for. More card in there, yeah, when the card comes out of there, we've got quite a bit more room to play with, haven't we? Yeah, I need to do something with the card next time. That's it, I think I'm down to all little bits now, some edge pieces. Yeah, okay, so I've got a few pages of collage which I've pulled out as well, which will go back in, but for now, look, I've got all these lovely little pieces. So yeah, and that's there's nearly a signature there. Okay, so these little bits down here are really what I want, so I'm just going to grab from the bottom. Oh, there's a purple envelope there. Let's have all those out. That's it. These are the sort of bits that we're going to move on. Right, we'll move that envelope because we can stick one of these on in a minute. Let's get going. Let's get making. Grab something. Card. Okay, let's go with some red dots. I wanted a bigger one, didn't I? Shall we make one just for this? Where was she? That big lady. Yeah, let's make a biggish one because she will go on a that black. I've mixed my daubers up now. That's brown. She will maybe go on a book cover. So a topper. That's what I was trying to say. So I might put fabric and things behind her, so I don't want to make her too big, but Victoria of England. That's from the book. So if you start out with a big piece that's, you know, quite full on like that, you can cover most of it or even all of it up if you want to. Yeah, so don't worry about it kind of clashing initially. Some white, so I'm going around this one with the black dollar, kind of black and white. Yeah, I'm going to put most of that on there, and then probably something behind it as well because it's not very strong. Yeah, a bit like the reverse collage pieces that I I made not so long ago. That very nearly fits down there. This is from some kind of old textbook. It's lovely thick paper. Okay, you can be stuck down there now. Oh, there we go. And then we'll have something across the bottom there. It's a nice ripped piece. Some more avocado dyed, so this is from my original. Yep, I'll have that across there. How far up did you go? Sort of there. Oops, a bit high up there. I'm not sure I like the very straight edges on it, so oh, look at that. That is, I might have to use Fabri-Tac on that. Do I like that side better? I think I do. You know what it is? It's that homemade paper that I bought. Handmade, not homemade. I always do that every time. It's not homemade. Yeah, I'll put a little bit to give it a bit of a scruffy edge. That's it. And then I feel it needs something down on this bottom corner. What have we got here? It's very square though. I've got a bit of Edith that's not quite like that though. Let's just have a look. I shouldn't look too much really, should I? What about? Yeah, really just want something for a bit of strength. A little bit of tea bag there. More than anything. Gosh, I'm stuttering and spluttering today. Now that's a bit of Tim Holtz. That will be strong. Just that bit thicker. I'll put it on the front. I think I will. And you can see how once you get into your stride, this can be really, really quick. Oops. Trying to stick it to the paper and not to my desk because I covered it in. That's it. Of course, should you want to, you could just cover the back with some plain scrappy paper. Do I want that right in the middle, or? Yeah, I think so. Yep, so that on maybe some, oh, I wanted some of that showing. Maybe some of fabric or craft card or lace. Make a nice book topper. Where's the ones I've made? There. Okay, let's do some quickie ones now. So, just put some bits together without inking them. Make some non-ink ones. That's it. It's only colours that I'm looking for rather than better doing that there, aren't I? You know, colours of the paper and the text rather than particular pieces. Again, lost my words, don't know what to say. My brain knows what it's thinking, but my mouth can't articulate it today, it would seem. Yeah, let's just, don't overthink it, Denise. So I'm going to make some of all shapes and sizes, and I must try and make some, oh, if I go up a bit, I've got that nice edge there, look. Try and make some lengthways and some tall ways. At least I'm getting to pull all the interesting bits out of my scraps now as well, so that's quite a chunky piece. What else have I, oh, I've got a circle there. Yeah, look, all these lovely pieces when I'm digging through and thinking, oh, that's nice, that's nice. Now I'm getting to use them. Okay. Let's go that way. I never can decide with this one which side I like. It's just beautiful. Yeah, so I think I'm starting to think if you start with a big piece that you're not too fussed about covering up in the bottom of that circle, because it does, you know, in the middle it does seem to get a lot of coverage. Yep. It's like making your own jigsaw up, and there isn't a wrong piece anywhere. Right, I've got something, let's have something interesting, something with a bit of pretty. I haven't got many flowers and things out. Mind, they're going to be hidden, aren't they? Why would we want flowers? I was just thinking about putting something on that. I'm not going to, because it's going to be hidden with whatever goes on it. Okay, stop trying to make them pretty. I could have put that on it. I will. See, that's a piece of map that really should be in the bin. Now it's an interesting, oops, hope you can see where I am. That's it. Interesting piece of something. Great. Okay, more. Should I do one on this Monopoly money? Yes. It's a lovely texture, that Monopoly money, I have to say. Lovely textured paper. Got a bit more Tim Holtz here. It's got something stuck on it. Got music paper, haven't I? Maybe I ought to start putting that in a pile. Oh, probably want something a bit lighter, don't we? We're very dark at the minute. What's that? Dark. What have I got on these strips? Of course, you can layer and layer and layer these up if you don't like, you know, what you're creating. Just add more layers on top until you get it. This one's running away from me a bit. Let's zhuzh it up a little. It's become very brown, and yeah, I like that. You have to remember that middle piece is probably going to have something. Let me just dig some of my other bits out. Yeah, probably have something that will completely cover it up, like that. Quite like that one on there, actually. Shall we? Where's my black? Shall we do it while it's out? So this is one of, I believe, one of Nanine's labels. Who is Collage Type on Etsy. That's her shop. It's like when you make clusters. I mean, I suppose they are clusters, so you just end up with lots of beautiful pieces on your desk. Right, let's take this and use it. Bin. And I was going to say leave that white edge on, but I don't know if it's going to show, so I'll just rip it off. And where shall we start? I'm going for some black again. I love this bottom piece of paper. This is the thing. I don't want to cover too much of it up, but like I say, it's going to be covered anyway. Isn't it? Right, it's got music on it, so what have we got here? No, that's completely the wrong colour. So brights. We'll put over there. Oh, bright. Bit too bright for this piece. Some more pink. No, I keep pulling it towards myself, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to create lots of interesting angles. Oh, glitter piece. Got a little tiny piece of glitter, can you see, on top? It's Edith Holden book page. Are you sticking? Yeah. Thinking I'd like a piece of that down there. And let's just have a black edge on it. Oops. Yeah, just after a change of angle. That's it. We've got all straight lines, or nearly all straight lines, so yeah, that's it. No text on that one. That one needs to be with the done ones because it is. Okay, so yeah, I am just going to sit and make quite a few of these, so yeah, you can fast forward me a bit if you don't want to watch. I will leave it running for people who are interested. See if I can clear up some of these scraps. Oh, that's all. Put all of that on, hadn't I? Make it a bit thick over that white. That's it. That's a nice piece. I'll keep. What else shall we have on here? Yes, more tissue paper. So I'm finding little treasures. Let me pull it all back together because I'm morphing out as I look through it. That's it. Come on, back together. What are you? Oh, you're nice. I want that piece. I'm going to save that. Let's do a bit more of this. And here, yeah. Let's cover that white. I don't like it. No, on top I said didn't. I have to tell you guys, it's such fun. It really is. Especially when you get a scrap like that and you use it. I think that will go. Oh, I just remembered this piece, look, from Angie. Can't use it in one go. No, I want that on top, leave it there. Oh, there's a nice corner I've cut out for some reason. For some reason it hasn't ended up in the bin, it's ended up, which is probably where it was aiming. It's probably one of those I was going to put in the bin and then thought, oh no, I can't. You know. I can hold that together. I'm really making jigsaw pieces now, or patchwork, because I've got a hole in the middle of this one, look. You see the table through it? Piece of Edith. And then I just want a bit of something, gosh, on that back bit there. Just a plain piece of, strengthen it as well, this little piece. There we go. Lovely, that's another one done. Right, let's pull these bright pieces out. I've got a pile of bigger, where did I put them? Don't know. I've got a pile of bigger pieces now. These are the bits that I want to get to though, look, to use up. So let's have some. That one's already made. Okay, let's give some more of this. Where's my little ruler? Because then this will be the whole piece of that strippy pad that I made used up. Oh, I'm making a mess on the floor. Shall I make a long one with that? Let's take that lovely scruffy end off there. I'm going to use that on something. Oops. Yep. Where was I going down that edge? Is that right? A bit further over maybe. And do I think to that? Yeah, let's put some of that on there. Hold that piece in, won't it? Like that. Again, I'm just going to put a bit of something, that I think, on there just to hold it. And then I want We're very plain, aren't we? What shall we have? How do you keep escaping? We shall have text or... Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? I like this bit of writing here. Yeah, it's going to be hidden mostly, isn't it? Let's put it on for now though, because I like it. And who knows what these things will end up being. We won't use them all today. Yep, lovely. Okay, we're getting smaller. We're getting smaller. How long have I been? Oh, I'm nearly up to me half an hour. I don't know how long the haul was. About 15 minutes, wasn't it? Because I didn't do the... Oh, we've got a little birdie there now, look. Maybe save that. We didn't do the timer. You've noticed that I'm blaming you as well as me with the wee. Why didn't you set the timer while I was busy? So what's going on here today? Neil's at work. Simba has recovered well, as I told you in yesterday's video. He has, I don't know if I told you or not, he's discovered the window and life outdoors, which is fabulous. I'm really thrilled about that. You can see that he's never been in a window before or seen the outdoors before, you know, because when birds fly past he kind of ducks and then he looks for them in the room like, where have they gone? Yeah, I mean, it's a lovely thing to see. Thoroughly enjoying watching him learn about the world. But yeah, I think we might slowly but surely get him outdoors. He can't go out for a couple of days yet, you know, after he's up. I just want something down the back of there to strengthen it a little bit. And I'm sure he'll be scared. When we open the door he'll probably run away, but I think if his dad is out in the shed, because he always goes to the back door and looks through the glass when Neil's out to see when he's coming back. I think if his dad goes to the shed and we leave the back door open a bit and it's not raining or snowing, I think he might just slowly wander out. Yeah, to see what he's up to. Right, don't be cutting it down, Denise, because we're using scraps up. I was tempted to cut that down and save a bit then. Yep, so Simba's definitely enjoying life at the minute, and my decorating is all done in the hall, stairs and landing. Yay, done. It's been awful not being able to come into my room. You know, hall, stairs and landing, I'm sure you can imagine, you can't get anywhere. Not his fault, but I think I'll leave that like that. But yeah, we've had 4 days of not being able to, you know, I don't want to keep saying excuse me, can I come upstairs, and the banister was wet, so I wouldn't be very good at walking upstairs without holding on to the banister. And oh, that's a nice piece, whatever. So yeah, I haven't been able to be in my room, so now I am once again way behind. I did take crafting stuff downstairs, but as you know, you can't move your whole room down there, can you? And of course there was things I didn't have or didn't know I wanted, and then I did, and the kitchen obviously had turned into a bit of a craft room, so we couldn't eat at the table. And there or behind there, quite like that square bit, so we'll go behind. Yeah, so I'm back in my craft room now, and I didn't watch many videos either because Neil's had his 5 days at home, so yeah, everything's behind now. Not just me, but my video watching. That's a piece of mistletoe there, look. So yeah, I'm now playing catch up. The carpet is coming Thursday. My goodness, yeah, just like last time, I'm astounded. I'm astounded at how much it costs to carpet the place. So we've gone for a mid-grey, which I think I said I was going to. I mean, I love the light. Oh, there's another piece of that stuff from Angela. I love the light silvery grey carpets, to be honest. On the stairs are beautiful, but I had to be a little bit more wary, you know, with the colour and what have you, because we don't want to have it done again for years and years and years, so we went for a really good carpet on the stairs. And yeah, I don't want to be having to wash it constantly or it look a mess. I like that. I'm aware that the middle of it's not going to show, that's all. Oh, let's put it that way. You know, when I get the centrepiece on it. So yeah, when that's done on Thursday, I mean, that will only be a few hours job, because it will be, you know, I won't be able to get upstairs again, but it will only be for a few hours. It won't be forever, will it? Yeah, so can't wait for that. So then then I'll be able to decorate for Christmas. I mean, there is still a few bits in the front room I'd like to paint. We just titivate in the front room. We haven't, you know, taken it apart, and so here's another one of those and what have you. Oh, shopping list. So yeah, we're just titivating bits of it, because it kind of needs to be summer when we take that apart and properly decorate it. Let's go across there. So I should then be able to spend, I don't know why I did all that, spend some time in my room getting caught up. Just giving it a bit of strength. Ooh. Bit of greenery there. So I am kind of building squarish. Oops, I don't know why I went up there. I wanted to go up that one. But not particularly. And then every now and then I decide I want a, you know, a rough edge or something. That would be nice, but it's going to have something on the centre, so it would be wasted, wouldn't it? Look what we're down to. Crikey, I think what I'll do is I'll just push those to one side. I will make those. But I think you're probably ready to see us make something with them, and you know, we've not got that long, have we? So let's start from the bottom. Let's grab some that are a bit drier and see what we can do with them, and then pull on some envelopes. So let me choose a couple of Angies pieces. Love that flower. That's going to go on so many things, isn't it? Save it. Need to save that. Oh, these birds were in the scrap box. Nope. Now they are quite full on, aren't they? So you have to find the right piece. That's a bit big on there. Yep, I'll have that one from there then. Right, let me grab some of these out of here that I'd like to get used up. There's a plainish one. No, don't like the whiteness of it. Oh, that's my alarm saying time to move. And my phone's saying low battery. I hope it's still charging. No. Oh, that's one of those soap ones. It doesn't stand out enough. I like it. I'll have to go on one of the other ones. No. It's just, yeah, this is going to be the longest bit, isn't it? Finding the right pieces to go on them. I mean, I've got lots of pieces to choose from, haven't I? So there's that's quite nice. That's a Valentine's one, but yeah, we'll have that one on there. Oh, these are some of Nanine's plainer. No, they're not plain. Do you have that on there? Oops. Got really big ones there, haven't I? I need bigger images, which I haven't got with me. So let's pull a couple of the smaller ones out. There's a small one. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3. I know I've got some already done. Maybe that would go on there. Yes, it will. So let's just have something for this. This is another biggish one. Not big enough for her though. I like it that way actually. Did I just see there? Nope. Nope. I've got the plain labels. Should put another plain label on. Let me put all those back in there so they don't get mixed in with my I'm going to put a plain one on it, I think. Yep, so I've got 4 more there still to do. I'm going to put some black edging on this one. Oops, not too harsh. So when you get them to this stage, they're an embellishment ready to go. Like I say, some of them are, you know, page decoration or ephemera, big ephemera piece decoration. I'm going to put some of these onto envelopes. Got this one in brown. You can put them onto, let's have black on here. Pieces of felt or material or lace, fabric, like I said, craft card. Yep, like that. I could actually put fabric clusters on top of them, so I've made paper clusters, but then add fabric clusters to them. Which use up your fabric clusters as well. Once they're dry, if I want to, I can rip the edges and make them not so square. I'm thinking maybe add lace layers on top of these centre images. That would be nice. These images, Angie, look like they've got something lovely on the back as well. I bet that was a hard decision. You know, so I can, once I won't do it now because it's wet, but I can kind of make the edge a lot more, what's the word? Raggedy. That's it. I could just have cut up some of my plainer papers and made the corners pretty, rounded or something like that, and put those on. Let's have a go at that, shall we? If we got something, we've got a plain round, plain piece of paper. Now we've got some black. What do we think to a black label on it? Let's do one. Do I even want that edging off? Corner rounder. I'm sure I must be running out of time. I'm sorry if I'm way over my hour. I may well be. Yeah, that's not going to go very round, is it? Because it's a just playing. But quite like the idea. I don't know about sticking those little bits down at the top. I might have to get the art glitter in afterwards. Let's see. Oops. Oh, you could write on that in your white gel pen or whatever, couldn't you? You know, so it doesn't have to have an image on it. It could just have a piece of scrap paper on it. Is that one done? I'm not inked round. I think my ink pad's ready for a bit more ink, a bit of re-inking. And of course, when I dig through, I've got lots and lots of you know, embellishment pieces that I could put on these. It's just digging them all out and using them, isn't it? Oh, I've got one. This is the one with that lovely butterfly on that I like. And yeah, I've had an idea for this one. This might be nice with a Tim Holtz person on it. Paper doll, which I now have in my little drawer here. Yay! Put take a bigger one than that. I'm picking out old men. I want a young lady, please. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, look at that. Yeah, I'll use these a lot more now. I've got them in my drawer, ready to go. Like I say, I'm starting to get my room organised. Love that. Oh, I'll be doing more of those, I think. Okay, where's all the other ones that we did already? Oh, I've just thrown half of them on the floor. So these are the ones that are not got anything on them yet, but there's lots of them there. Scraps over there. They're the ones that are done. Done, 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 done. Okay. So these have all got something on them. These, as soon as I've finished filming, I will, well, that one has, pop something on those. Definitely be a few more with Tim Holtz pieces on. Let's grab some of these envelopes. So I thought we could use that one that was in the scrap box. 2 of those and 2 of these. So let's do some each way. Definitely want these pink ones doing. So I think she's going to be a topper because she's big, isn't she? Right, love this. Right, if they're going in that way, they don't all have to go in that way, do they? You could have one in each way. Let's turn them round. That's it. So if they're going in, right, we'll have this one not going in. We'll have this one as an envelope for some happy mail, I think. I'm going to cover the young girl up on it, I'm afraid, only because I've got lots of them with her in. Oh, there's one look with a purple. Yep, like that on there. Can also do some more. I can do some writing or whatever, but I'm going to put this on here as a happy mail envelope, so it will be filled with something that will be going to somebody, and if you receive it you can tear this cluster off, or you can use the envelope or whatever. Yep, happy mail envelope topper. Let's do these for going in a, don't suppose you're going to fit on there, are you? Now remember what I said about tearing it down, because I like that on there. Let's see if I can tear it. Now this paper here is the inside of a tissue, inside of a napkin, you know, when I used up the white bits, and then I oh, postman. Oh, I'm waiting for something. It can't be here already, can it, from abroad? Surely not. From America. When I say abroad, I mean America or Canada. I'm just wondering if I ought to stamp on that envelope behind it. I've got my stamps here. I think I've taken them downstairs. Yeah, I'm not going to stick it on then, because I want to stamp behind there. So that will be going on there. You'll see a picture of it in the thumbnail or at the end if I get a chance. That one would be nice on there, wouldn't it? That way up. It's a very square one, that. But that's fine. Yep. Stop overthinking it, Denise. You've got thousands of envelopes and you've got thousands of scraps. So middle, yeah, let's go for middle with that one. And I could also stamp on that one. I've got some lovely swirls. Or I'm wondering if, are they here in front of me? Yes. I'm wondering if a Tracy label or some sort of a label in the bottom right might be nice. Just grab a few possibilities. And a biggish one. No. Yeah, like a specimen label. Don't dislike that. Oh, there's one with a date on there. I haven't got anything blue in it though. Let's have a look. A number. No, that's a not. I don't know what it's doing in here. It's a number from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. Oops, excuse me, hiccuping. Yeah, I don't know why. I just fancied something in that bottom corner, so you can see what fun these are going to be if you've got lots of envelopes. like I have, I might end up with a great huge stack of these. Yeah, like I say, I might have a swirl stamped on the top or something like that. Right, this one's going on here. We're going this way with this one, and I'm wondering about putting some tissue paper, didn't I? Some of this behind it. So it's like, it's a very light baby blue, you probably can't see. And it's got, I don't know if it's a pink or a gold dot. Oh, new glue stick. I'm going to put some on there and then pull it up a bit. That's it. Tear it off. Oops. Didn't want to tear that bit. It's stuck down, I think that's why. Should we leave it like that? Yeah, and again, I might just, I will glue this one down, but I might do some stamping again on the top of there. I'll have to go grab my stamps. So they're the next thing that need to come back in my room and be readily available. Yeah, like that. Yep, so they're going to be tip-ins. Okay, so let's have a look what we've created. And like I say, I will be making more of these. Oh, I didn't put that on anything. I had one of these left. Yeah, I want her on there. See if I can tear that with my tear ruler. Am I going to wreck it? Oh, the label stayed. That's quite interesting. That's very interesting. So it ripped everything but the label. Do I want a bit of a tear down here? Just a bit of a one. That's it. Yeah, I'm going to stamp behind her as well. So let's have a look what we made. So I have got here waiting for me to finish. I'll be making a few more with these scraps, but I've got 1, 2, oh, that one's done, 3, 4, 5 that are done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 that are not. So there's 11 there. You know, for an hour's video, well, not even an hour because I did the haul, didn't I? Okay, and then she's going to be stamped behind and go on there. That's going to have something on there, and it will be Happy Mail. I'll probably put her on some, what do you call it, Hessian? I can't remember what you call it now, but we call it Hessian in the UK. So that's to go in a journal. That one will be when it's stamped behind. It'll be a page for a journal, and so will that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 envelopes and or 5 envelopes and a topper. Yeah, we got a lot done, and yeah, my box is looking a lot healthier. I'll just put those in the top of it so you can see. Yeah, and all I've pulled out are some pages for that journal that we're going to make next weekend. Put all the bits in it, look. And yeah, some bits and pieces that live elsewhere, scrappy card and what have you. Yeah, and we're looking much better. So thank you so much for staying with me for that. I'll put all this in here for now, and you'll see it again soon. Okay, have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow for Scrappy Sunday. Will be fabric scraps. Okay, bye for now.